Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Currently, the corona COVID-19 viruses have been spread throughout the world and have caused a pandemic. It is as if the world has stopped. All working and economic sectors, almost every country, cannot escape from its grasp. But how long this senility will continue? Now the time is to face against this pandemic in a hygienic and scientific way. The countrywide lockdown and mass vaccination program launched by Excellency Government of Bangladesh are really praiseworthy and good initiatives. Along with these initiatives, there are also some alternative methods, scientific methods to destroy the viruses effectively. And with these scientific methods, today this Banda made this video clip. At first, in 2019, this corona COVID-19 viruses had been detected at Wuhan province of China. But there are million types of viruses already prevailing in the world. Especially these COVID-19 viruses cause the severe acute respiratory syndrome, SARS or medium SARS, in the respiratory system of lung of affected persons, even causing death. A virus is not a plant or a plant animal or even a unicellular germ or a bacteria. But every often we heard that some countries are manufacturing this virus or already have manufactured the virus, new virus. It might be true because there is no life in virus. Just think about a computer's virus. Has there any life? A computer virus is also made only applying by 5 malicious codes. This is called as a malicious software also, because it performs only malicious activities and it hacks others' computers also. But it cannot develop on its own. Normally, naturally the viruses do not replicate, but they only multiply to increase their number. So, they cannot be treated as alive because science has no power or is not capable even to make a life or a tiny living ant. Now, we discuss about how long a virus is. A virus is so small that goes beyond the imagination. The diameter of the latest detected smallest virus is 12 nanometers. Normally, the diameters of viruses are 200 to 500 nanometers, but to some extent, it shows 1000 nanometers also. Do you know what is can you understand? Can you imagine what is the distance of 1 nanometer? Now I tell you, listen to me. Be very much careful, because it is very much miraculous fact. 1 nanometer is 1 billionth of a meter. That means 1 meter is equal to 1 billion or 100 crore nanometers. According to that, 1 centimeter is 10 million nanometers or 1 crore nanometers. And 1 millimeter, do you know millimeter? We use always millimeter. We can buy rods during the construction of building, 3 milli, 4 milli, 5 milli. That is 1 milli is equal to 1 million nanometers. That means 10 lakh nanometers. 1 millimeter is equal to 10 lakh nanometers. Now imagine how long of a distance is 1 nanometer. Can you believe that the thickness of a white paper, that means width or thickness of a white paper, thin white paper, or a head's hair, human's head hair, is near about 100,000, that means 1 lakh nanometer. Indeed, it is indeed to say 1 nanometer is about as long as our fingernail and head's hair grows in 1 second. On the other hand, an atom is too tiny or smaller than 1 nanometer also. The diameter of an atom is 0.1 to 0.16 nanometers. That means at least 20 atoms are required to form the latest, smallest virus of the world, that is MS2 virus, which diameter was 12 nanometer. That means 20 atoms are required to make that 12 nanometer diameter. So it is tiny. Now let us discuss shortly atomic construction of viruses. In atomic analysis of viruses, it is seen that near about 500 to 600 million atoms of only 5 elements such as oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen and phosphorus. These 5 elements only. So 500 to 600 million atoms of these 5 elements are required to make a virus, and by these atoms of these 5 elements, the complex molecules like proteins, carbohydrates, nucleic acid, lipids are made, and consequently by the nucleotides of these complex molecules a virus is made with only genetic materials RNA but without any apparatus. So we can say a virus is just a layer of or a package of protein containing its genetic materials RNA but no apparatus. And their only function are to bind to appropriate receptors on a host's living cell and just to trigger the injection of genetic materials in it for multiplication purpose only. So it is an effective agent also. Virus do not need food. But bacteria is a unicellular germ. It is almost 100 times bigger than a virus and made up near about 1 billion or 100 crore atoms of several elements. But they can live. Bacteria can live almost everywhere, and bacteria need food for their energy and growth. Now, let us discuss how to stay safe from virus and also destroy it. We should remember this: vaccine does not destroy any virus. or vaccine is not capable to destroy, even vaccine is not capable to destroy a virus also. But vaccination is a must to make us more immune to viruses, which can effectively resist the infection of viruses in the body all along the time. But before vaccination, we have to live, because there are crises of vaccine, almost crisis of vaccine. So everybody cannot take vaccine at the same time. Maybe serially will come, everyone will get the vaccine, but before vaccination, we should do something alternative to destroy the viruses, because we have to survive. So we have to apply that scientific methods how to destroy a virus. So we know that a virus is a just layer or package of protein containing its genetic materials, and when the molecules of proteins comes with the touch of hot water and simultaneous some hands rubbing with soap bubble on it, then immediately all the bonds of protein molecules of upper layer of viruses start to melt and break down. That means when hot water and bubbling of soap simultaneously attack on virus, then the upper layer, that is protein layer, starts to melt and to break down. And when the protein layer is broken, then the protected RNA, genetic materials, became unprotected, and these genetic materials became destroyed, so virus became destroyed. So what we do every day before vaccination? Number one, we should do every night before going to bed, breathe in and out water vapor or steam through the nostril and mouth cavity for 3-4 minutes. In the morning, waking up from sleep, and after brushing the teeth, just wash the mouth cavity with strong bubbling of maximum tolerable hot water, and finger rubbing on the tongue and eyelids, eyelash, eye sac as well. And number three, both the nostrils should be cleaned as much as possible by using a cotton bud soaked in the hot water and holding the nose, the front part of nose, and start rubbing for 10 to 15 seconds, which is very much conducive for effectively destroying the viruses of both nostrils. And last of all, number 4, not to touch mouth, nose, eye sacs while outside of the house. And coming from outside of the house, just take a good shower with hot water, and wash the clothes and hang it away, if possible, under the sun. Remember this, the best place for multiplication of viruses are in the cells of nasal, mouth cavity up to vocal cord and eye sacs also. Special note, hot water is the common and main enemy of all kinds of viruses and also best medicine to keep us safe from its effects. Advice: avoid all kinds of cold water and frozen food and include vitamin C in the food list like orange, malta, pomelo, lemon tea, coffee and also hot water etc. But always remember that the blessing of Allah is a must. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.